let's hop into it. Right. Do I have everything? Let me check all my tabs. Oh my god. Just as soon as one thing goes wrong, you're just like shaken to the core. Okay. Welcome back, everybody, to Play Dean, to the South Wastes, where our friends Melpomene, Fen, and Manfred, and of course, lest we forget, Sir Feathers, have been getting to grips with this new, strange, unfamiliar region of the country. I didn't do a write-up of the last session. I apologise. I'll have to do two. So perhaps we could just... Fen, what was one of the takeaways coming out of the last session? What's something that's on Fen's mind coming out of our last sesh?
I think the biggest takeaway was just that's a good question. But maybe Manfred swinging the head into that house.
Yeah. So after a
there was
street
something
fight, against some street toughs, Manfred decided to send a message to the watching crowd by tossing the decapitated head of
definitely the most memorable moment. Yeah.
One of the fighters through the window of his family to sort of send a message. And what's Fen's sort of like what? Fen's maybe seeing a new side of Manfred. This kind of what maybe he thought was a quieter person from Jimbury. What's on Fen's mind having seen that?
Well, he's certainly reminded of the Feywild where he grew up, of course, because people were much more unpredictable there.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of behavior he was kind of used to back then, but that's like maybe, 30 years ago. So
maybe a little bit of Fey in Manfred after all. Manfred, perhaps you're discovering yourself a little as well. That released from the shackles of the quiet, sleepy village of Jimbury, maybe you're a slightly different person than you thought. What's Manfred?
Yeah,
what were your takeaways coming out of the last sesh?
Because just realising now how much of a lunatic he is after that sort of side quest going for the neckerchief back. His release things that Manfred never knew.
in the first instance, it was a lot of energy to devote to quite a small item. The hunger with which you pursued it was...
Could have just bought another one.
Yeah, you'd already been given another one by Midnight Blue. But he's like, no, I want that one. Good. Melpomene, what's kind of on Melpomene's mind? What are your sort of takeaways coming out of the last sesh? What's kind of occupying the thoughts of Melpomene?
I think that Melpomene is kind of impressed with our little group. Like reflecting on it, we kind of kicked butt. And stood up for ourselves and showed that we're not ones to get pushed around, and I think that they're excited about that. I think that right now Melpomene is really enjoying our sand pangos.
Yes. Yes.
I
the
think
Pangora.
that I'm really, really vibing with the Pangora, and we also do we have a mechanism for leveling up that you wanted to talk about, or should I just have new spells now?
Well, that is the other big news coming out of the last session. I didn't mention it on stream, but our friends have moved from level 3 to level 4. So, I mean, what if there was anything that you wanted to clarify, feel free. But I mean, basically, your HP's gone up. You've obviously added any feats and stuff. I've updated everybody's character cards, so it should be reflecting your up-to-date stats. I think everybody took ability improvement on this, so everybody has increased at least one of their strength decks, etc.
Yeah. I wanted to take Warcaster.
Yeah, I didn't know that was behind a paywall. We'll have to have a look at that. And
it's fine.
But hey.
I will say Melpomene did, as their cantrip, take message.
That'll come in handy, I'm sure.
I think that, like, as a little montage of, like, while we're with the Pangora traveling, I like the image of, like, I think Melpomene broke a string on one of their instruments and took the little bit of wire and has just been playing with it, and has figured out how to whisper into the little piece of wire so that someone that I can see within range can hear through it. So, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, and I think I like the idea as well of this level up actually kind of physically taking place while you're on the sands. So the kind of the last thing that happened, just to sort of briefly recap, was having spoken with Ember, the researcher, at Mokono Academy. They asked you to locate their research partner, Tramin, who had gone out into the sort of south of the city following the river, taking measurements, and should have returned some days ago, and hasn't. They're beginning to get concerned, asked you to help out in finding them, and helped you out by giving you a little bit of gold to hire 3 giant pangolin type creatures called Pangora, named Flake, Whisper and Boost, and they have indeed been boosting you, as it were, across the desert sands. And I think that's having been through that fight in the town and everything, all you've learned over the last couple of days or so is where this level up comes from. Fen and/or Manfred, what do you feel any different? Are you feeling stronger? What does a level up look or feel like to you?
Feels pretty good, yeah. Definitely feeling more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely feeling a lot more stronger.
Good. Glad to hear it. All right. Well, I think the last thing that had happened was you'd encountered an interesting scene, and found the broken barometer, which was to be an instrument to measure some kind of weather, take weather measurements, and found 2 sets of tracks, and one of them appeared to be footprints heading off towards the hills in the kind of south, following the river, and the other appears to look quite similar to the Pangora tracks that you yourselves are making, that went off in a kind of more westerly direction, and it was this route that you chose to follow. Melpin, what was that thought process? You were quite sort of vocal in terms of thinking that was perhaps the right way to go. What are you hoping or thinking you might find?
I wish I remembered. Which one was it that we took? My notes are, there's one with the Pangora and the sled, and then the other's footprints.
Yeah, you followed like the sled track with the Pangora.
Okay, yeah. I think I don't remember what I thought before, but if there was some kind of weather instrument before, our target, Tramin, must have been here, and I would imagine that if he dropped one piece of equipment, he might have had more. So I think the sled is probably the way we want to go.
Cool. Great. So we resume then in the scene of the 3 of you traversing at the greatest speed the Pangora can muster. I think I've settled that the plural of Pangora is still Pangora. It's like sheep or fish, you know, like you could say Pangoras. It's like Jedi. People look at you a bit weird. You say Jedis, you know. So the 3 of you whizzing away across the sands, and I'm trying to remember what time of day it was. I think we were into the afternoon, because I think you'd been and you'd got a fair bit done in that day where you were originally trying to find Bertha Cleaves, and then having this fight in the alleyway, and speaking to Ember and all the rest of it. So I think we're into the kind of mid-afternoon. It's obviously warm as always, but the wind blowing in your faces as your Pangora move across the sands. And you see that the ground is becoming a little harder. There's some scrub bush and some rocky hills, including the hills away to your southeast, where the river was kind of heading towards. And you've been riding or sledding or whatever you want to call it for perhaps 40 minutes or so. When off in the distance, you can just make out the figure of what looks to be a person taking, like, underneath a tree, like a scrub tree, and off in the distance you just see them waving their arms. Sorry, I've just realised I should be broadcasting into Discord so you can see me in real time as well. Let me do that really quick. That's weird. That's what I want. That's what I want. Starting to learn how things work on my computer. I've only had it 4 years. Right, here we go, folks. So you should now be able to join me in real time in there. Sorry about that. So yes, you see this figure waving from underneath this tree off in the distance. Looks like he's surrounded as well by, like, rocks.
Should maybe go and check on him. If they're okay.
You bank around on the Pangora and head over that way. As you get closer, you see that what you thought was a big rock next to this tree is not. It appears to be a Pangora, and you can see that this guy is stood, and you surmise, I guess, that he's trying to just be in the shade under the kind of limited shade that this tree gives. And you can just sort of, as you get close, hear this, like, raspy attempt to help, and the figure just drops to his knees and sort of, like, looks like he's expended any energy that he had calling to you. And as you draw closer, you see a figure who looks remarkably like me. A man of about 6'1", and perhaps a little under 40 years, with a very short buzz cut and a beard. Very handsome.
Nice.
Nice.
And he is just, like, sunk down onto his knees, and he just watches you as you come closer.
I'm gonna run over and cast Healing Word. Just he was shouting help. I'm gonna Healing Word.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I need to get our dice rolling mechanism.
Oh, you'll need that dice rolling room for sure. He says, "Do you have water?"
Yes, I can beckon water with my elementalism. If you have a cup, or direct in your mouth, that works too, I guess. I don't even know how. But...
I would like to think that at some point one of us realized that we really should get, like, a cup that just, like, gets clipped onto our backpacks. Just
that also makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Perhaps have some kind of container, you know. That would be good. He is quite happy for you to create water directly into his gob, in this case, Foxy.
Absolutely.
Or Fen. And he's sort of... Oh! Oh!
What happened to you?
He looks over at the Pangora, which is weakly moving and just making, like, you can hear it almost like laboured breathing. Right. And you can see now that there's actually a small trail of blood that is leading kind of up to where the two have made it. He says, we were attacked on the... Who are you? How did you find me?
We were sent to find you. By Emba.
Ember. I shouldn't breathe like this, by the way. I'm hyperventilating. That's not good. Just give myself a minute. He's like, Ember. Yes, she would be concerned by now, I'm sure. Yes, I should have been back, I think 3 days ago. I was attacked. Everything, all my work was stolen. My pack. He picks up an empty flask. He's like, shakes it. It's empty. It's like, I tried to get by on what I had. He looks at the Pangora that's lying wounded and says, Fudge was shot and wounded, and now I fear it's too late now.
For Fudge?
Who attacked you?
My best friend in the whole wide world. No, they're not. It's someone I hate. It's a group called the Bleached Bones. Just a ragtag bunch of wannabe gang members from the city. I don't know if they knew I was there, or if they followed me, or if they just happened to come across me. I have no idea. But they're scum. Bottom feeders.
What are they after?
They took everything I had. The information that they've got, if they understand it, if they look at it, could be useful. But in their hands, I have no idea where it will end up.
Do you think that they know the value of the data, or are they just interested in pawning the stuff you had?
Yes, they're a group of geniuses. They'll no doubt have a... No, I'm kidding. They're stupid as thick as a plank.
Got it.
I'm sure that they themselves would not be able to understand, but... He looks over at this wounded Pangora, which is still kind of lying there, just like... And he walks over and just like kneels down next to it. He's like, God. Oh, Gredrix is going to hate me as well. This is just perfect. What I need.
I still have 2 more slots of Healing Word if we have time to rest, and if we think that Healing Word will affect animals, because I don't know if it affects beasts or if it's just people.
I believe it does affect animals. However, what I would say is anybody who wants to give me either give me a medicine or an animal handling check.
They're equal, so...
Yeah, same.
No. 10.
Oh.
Manfred, I assume that was that an animal handling?
That was +5 animal handling, yeah.
Yeah. Manfred, I think this discussion begins about whether you might be able to, as a group, help this beast. Your knowledge of animals, you can hear this is a death rattle. Above the table, this thing's at 0 HP. This is it's bleeding out. There's nothing to be done now. The only question is whether you allow nature to take its course or intervene.
Yeah, would you like me to end his suffering, sort of let him go peacefully?
There's really no helping him, is there?
No, unfortunately not. Is 0 chance of survival, unfortunately.
If you're willing.
Yeah. Would you like to turn away while I do it?
Thank you.
Yeah. And then I just slowly, with my sort of knife, just sort of peacefully through the head, so it's instantly.
It lets out a noise, and then you just hear its breath escape as it comes to a peaceful rest. He looks at Fen and just like without any warning, just like throws a hug around you and just starts to like fight back tears as he's sort of like almost crying into your shoulder. He's like,
Yeah, there.
This year is just... What is it? What is it? What do you want? What do you want? Beseeches the heavens and like... Inikos, save me. Just... It's not the... I'm sad about the beast, but it's not that. It's everything. I lost my wife at the start of the year. She went missing, and I searched for months trying to find any. But after a certain point, you just have to accept that this is the place we live. And maybe we should have left. Easy to say, hard to do. And then I'm living with Ember at the moment because my house became infested.
Oh god.
So I'm just crashing on their floor, basically. I come out here, try to bury myself in work. Important work. Necessary work. I can sit around grieving. Anyway. And now that's gone as well. So...
Well, how about we get you somewhere safe, and the least we can do is try and get your work back for you.
We should try. We were attacked and we tried to flee, and I dropped the barometer and they took everything else, I think.
Oh, well, that I can help with, and I pull out the barometer.
Oh.
That was one of the ways we found you.
That makes sense. He takes the barometer from you and looks at it. Oh, gods. Oh. Well, we have to get the notes, because Without this, I won't be able to retake the measurements. It
Okay.
wouldn't be the end of the world if. But did you see which way they went?
We did. We can trace back the way we found you. But we have the general direction that they went.
All right. If they do look at the notes, if they do work out that they hold something fairly valuable, well, one thing at a time. Come on. I'll have to ride with one of you, I suppose. Who's the smallest out of the three of you? I know who I think it
Not
is.
me.
Not Melpomene.
It's not me.
I'm not very big either, so
My sense is that Fen, you are probably the smallest of the three.
Yeah.
probably. Yeah. I think so.
So he, I mean, he's still holding you in this grip. Anyway.
Exactly.
He's like,
Of course.
he like takes you by the face. He's like, "May I ride with you?"
Of course.
Thank you. Oh, he looks back at this Pangora and his deceased one, and like he unclips a couple of things, just like a couple of supplies that were still kind of attached, and then he kneels down next to the beast and lays a hand on it, and you just hear him whisper a little prayer. All right, Gredrix. Well, I'll owe him money that I don't really have, but one thing at a time. Let's go. He joins Fen on this sledge, and the three of you, I guess, return back the way you came to the scene where you found. You can just, I guess, follow your tracks back. That should be pretty easy. While there is a bit of a wind in the air, not so much that your tracks have been covered. You find your way back to the place where you found the barometer in the ground, and indeed where the tracks lead off in the other direction. As you're moving along, he talks to you and says, "So what are you, some kind of mercenary group?"
I don't know if mercenary is the right word for us.
Oh.
We are traveling. I am traveling to write a book, but I am traveling with these two to keep them out of trouble.
Doesn't sound like that's been working. He's like, he kind of laughs and goes, "Well, this will definitely give you a chapter or two." No, but seriously, don't write about this.
This part can stay out.
He says, the group that attacked, they're a group of gnomes. They are mercenaries. I don't suppose any of you happen to be fabulously wealthy by any chance.
Sadly, no.
I wish.
No.
Wouldn't we all? But that's too bad, because probably the easiest way of getting the notes back would be to pay them. But there are other ways, of course. I'll give that some thought. As the ride goes on, the tracks that you're now following essentially follow the river, and after about half an hour, you find that this river, and the river, you're riding against the flow of the river, right? It flows through Pogona's Rest and out into the Dune Edge Lake, so you're heading kind of against it at the moment. There is like scrub bush and scrub trees and stuff, and you can see that the land is getting harder, and still a kind of a layer of sand, but not like it's not like dunes. It's you know that there is ground beneath you as well, and rising up in front of you is a cluster of hills, of like these barren rocky hills. And they kind of loom quite imposingly ahead of you, and the shadows being cast by the kind of mid-afternoon sun. You can see kind of looming out to the west, or nope, they'd be going towards the east, wouldn't they? That's the direction that things go in. Following the river and following these tracks, and they hug the river pretty tightly. You see that it's sort of as you go round the side of the bottom of one of these hills, you see that the tracks disappear off to the right and head between, almost it looks like just like a crack in the hill. The crack is definitely going to be too narrow for the Pangora, so you will have to leave them here if you intend to follow.
Does it look like there's a safe place to have them shelter?
Look, give me a perception. Why not?
Great, love that. Not bad, 19.
Not bad at all, 19. I'm gonna get that dice roller off my face. Go away. Yes, there we go. Yes, you can see that the hills. I mean, what I would say is, firstly, you've almost entered into an area where there's a bit of natural protection from the elements anyway. It almost forms, this cluster of hills forms something of a horseshoe. So I think inherently you're not as exposed as you were. You now come into the shade. It's shaded where you are, and the sun is going down over the other side of the hills from you. So it's only going to get shadier and darker where you are. But also the hills, the side of them is quite craggy, and I think you can find an area where the river is still flows into this. In fact, you can see where the river kind of flows under the hills and sort of disappears from view. But there's a kind of little secluded area where it's quite covered from the elements, and I mean, what I would also say on a 19, looking around, this place is silent. No sign of any man or beast, so you can find a little area where they're able to drink from the river, and also kind of be shaded by trees, and
cool.
Be safe there.
So they won't die from exposure. We just lost one to exposure. So
that was being shot by arrows though. So that was that he bled out. They're pretty hardy beasts in this environment, and
okay, good.
I think your sense is that they'll be fine.
Cool. Then as long as we're all in agreement, I think we can squeeze through.
Yeah.
Good.
Tramin is like, what do you want me to do? Should I stay with the beasts or come with you?
Do you feel up to potentially a confrontation, or are you in weak enough health? I don't want to endanger your life.
He goes, I've never felt better in all my life. No, I'm kidding. I feel pretty dreadful.
I don't want you to die. So, if you feel more comfortable staying here, Let us go.
I actually do have a stat block for this guy, and I probably should roll for that healing word.
Oh yeah, we should.
So if you want to give me that, that would be great, because then I can. Actually, that's going to be the answer to this question. Let's see how he's feeling after that healing word.
2d4 plus 4.
Damn, that is a fucking healing word and a half, isn't it?
Yeah. It's 9 points.
9 points. Let me just figure out how he feels about this.
Yeah, that's okay.
I can do cure wounds on top of it.
I mean, you can, of course. It's up to
That's a 2d8 plus 4.
It's up to you.
Oh my gosh, 2d8 plus 4. He'll feel
Yeah, because
great.
it works with touching. It's a bit more.
Yeah, mine is 60-foot range.
Yeah.
I think here's what I would say then. In fact, Fen, give me a medicine check,
Okay.
since this is kind of your bag anyway. Being something of a medical affiliated fellow.
Yes.
Nice. What I think your medical assessment, Fen, is that in his current condition, it would be quite risky to bring him along for his own sake. You're kind of examining this guy, and he, while he is able to walk and talk, he is not in great fettle as it all goes. If you were to cast Cure Wounds, it would be dreadfully unlucky for him to not be pretty close to full health.
Okay.
So I think above the table, what I would say is, you either go the three of you and keep that spell slot, or heal him further and get a companion.
Up to you. With the way I am, I'm down 3, which is fine. I've been casting spells, but just...
Yeah, of course. I mean, I still have 2 first level spell slots if I do the cure wounds thing, and 3 second level spell slots. So I think I'm
Okay.
it's fine. And I have Moonbeam, which I can re.
And the other thing, of
redo.
course, is you have Wild Shape, which is
Also that,
which
yes.
is not a spell at all, right? So you're probably in
No,
pretty good
definitely.
shape in terms of your abilities. Yeah.
Yeah. I have 1 wild shape left. Yeah, I used 1 for one of the attack things.
Yeah.
But 1 is left. Yeah, let's do it. I think.
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah, because
2d8.
what was that attack that you used? It was that fucking what was it? That
Lance
you used
8,
one of your wild
It was
shapes.
called. Yeah. Lance 8.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was cool.
That was
or-
really effective.
So you're gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on him, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
let's do it.
give me the roll for that. Let's see where he ends up.
2d8 plus 4.
Oh yeah.
16.
Nice.
Oh yeah, this guy looks fucking great. Oh, he says, "Good. I desperately wanted to come along with you into this scary cave to fight a load of mercenaries who stole all my stuff." No, I'm just kidding. I'm quite afraid, but I will come with you since you've made me feel quite a bit better. I appreciate it. He's like,
I'm gonna
Okay.
for that exact joke, I'm gonna give him a pat on the back, be like, I knew I had it in you, and just preemptively bardic inspiration. Just
nice. He's like, he gains a little confidence. He's like, I don't know what you lot are, but you're the nicest mercenary group I've ever come across. He goes, I should say, by the way, if it's money you're after, I'm very, you're out of luck.
it's all right. We're
We're just doing it
Actually,
for the XP.
I don't even. Yeah, I
Well, the original
don't even know what I was gonna say.
the original deal was, remember, was that they were going to help you out with the book.
Right.
if
Yeah.
you-
Yeah. I was gonna say
Oh,
we've
true,
already
yeah.
got outside, like, reason to be helping this guy.
Yeah,
so.
you've been sponsored, let's say, for this job already, right? Like,
Yeah.
all right, nice. So he's like, "Well, come, we should go." He walks to where this kind of crack, and you can see now as you get closer that this crack in the hill leads into this cave. He kind of looks back and is like, "After you."
Oh boy. Let's go.
Now, who has dark vision? Fen
Me.
and Melpomene do. Manfred, I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
And nor does Tramin. So
We all
once
hold
you get-
hands.
Everyone find a cave buddy, is what I'm saying.
Beautiful.
Tramin kind of just like rests a hand on the shoulder of Fen. And Manfred, perhaps you would like to do the same with Melpomene or something similar.
Yeah, sounds good.
can guide you. As you make your way into this cave, you just it's deathly silent. You know, it's quite a fairly narrow crevice that you walk through. Not like you're not like squeezing up against the rocks, but it's, you know, only you have to go like single file. So
Single file.
Tramin is behind Fen with his hand on the shoulder like this, trusting you a lot and walking with some trepidation, making sure that his footfalls are secure, you know. As you make your way through, everybody give me a perception check, and I'll roll one for Tramin as well.
This is the first bard that I've made in a long time that didn't have dancing
Oh my
lights. I'm like,
God.
oh no, what do I do? Oh no.
Oh dear.
Tramin has rather good perception. Let's see how that goes.
Better than the rest of us.
Better than the rest of you. Hey, it was already worth healing him. I think that none of you can hear anything. The difference is Tramin is confident that he can't hear anything. He feels quite sure that there's nothing immediately around, and he whispers, you know, "Come on, it's safe. Let's keep going in." Eventually, all that can be heard off in the distance is just like the faint dripping of water somewhere, and it's almost like one of those things where a drop of water feels like it booms through an entire system of caves. And after a couple of minutes, a few minutes maybe, the walkway opens out into a wider chasm, and a shaft of light from outside does penetrate into this chasm, and from that light you can all faintly see. So even Manfred and Tramin can faintly see. It's just cave. It's not like there's no signs of civilization here. You know, there's no. It's not a Skyrim cave with a bunch of wooden walkways and torches on the wall and shit like that, right? There's no sign. There are various, from this open chamber, there are different routes that go off into other walkways and cracks, maybe that you can see ahead of you, maybe 5 or 6 of them. But Tramin enters and goes, well, it couldn't be more obvious, could it? No, I'm kidding. I have absolutely no idea where to go.
Hmm.
Anything?
Manfred, you're a ranger. How would you? You must have some sort of thoughts about tracking, or obviously it was easy in the sand when there were clear footprints to follow.
Yeah. Can I check if I can notice anything at all down any of these?
Absolutely. Give me either. I want to say survival. Let me just check on. Oh yeah, survival allows you to follow tracks. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, give me survival.
Oof.
Brutal.
We are screwed.
You can you can see tracks. The problem is there's so many, and they're all muddled. There's no after a certain point that it gets to the point it's impossible to tell.
Is it just down the one? Is it just down the one path tracks, or is it down them all?
This appears to be almost like some kind of hub. That certainly people have at some point. Now, how old these tracks are, a higher roll would perhaps have told you, but on a 6,
very good.
it's not so easy, I'm afraid. The only other thing that is running around in the chamber is rats. There's quite a few rats running around in the chamber. So the other thing that you can just hear is a little bit of skittering and the occasional bit of squeaking.
In case we're completely screwed, I do have locate object. If Tramin has any other stuff that got stolen that he can describe to me as like a particular kind of object, I can locate the nearest object of a particular kind. Like
I do.
we got the barometer back, but
what was that, Manfred?
go ahead.
I was like, could I use speak with animals to speak to the
Yeah, I wanted that too.
the rats to see if they've seen anything?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, do that.
Let's start there and see how that goes.
Yeah. Do that first.
Yeah. So Manfred, you cast Speak with Animals, and let me just check the minutiae on that. You can comprehend verbally, and you can most speak. Yeah, cool. Amazing. Yeah. So you cast Speak with Animals. There's a bunch of rats skittering around. Go ahead.
Have you seen any sort of commotion through here? Like, who came running through? Have you seen anyone?
You can talk to me.
Hell yeah. Hello, we're down there.
It kind of like runs off 10 feet or so and like hides behind a rock and then like pokes its head out.
I sort of get on my knees and sort of slowly like put my hand out as like a friend.
It has food?
Yes, I pull out some cheese out of my backpack and sort of prop it. I don't hold it, I prop it down and sort of move away just so sort of show that I am friend.
Brings nice food.
Only the best.
Chuck!
Chuck.
You see like a bigger rat poke its head out from behind the rock a little way away.
I pull out even a bigger piece of cheese for him.
It comes fucking running over. It bumps the original rat out of the way. It's like, did you want some help? Is that what I heard?
Yes, we're.
How can I help? What were...
So have you seen sort of? We're searching for some people that have stolen some. Have you seen any sort of commotion, like anyone traveling through recently, or anything that looked a bit suspicious? Maybe carrying anything like that?
Suspicious? Yes, definitely something.
You are really enjoying that cheese.
Cheese helps me remember if there was any
I
more.
I pull out
I see.
not just one, I pull out another 5 pieces and put
my
him in
God.
cheese heaven. I drop.
Here, Baz, have some. So these two rats munching down, Baz and Chuck. And he's like, suspicious? Yes. Sometimes people come through. Last time. Yesterday. Yeah, and as well, they are carrying something.
Can you remember what they were carrying? What did it look like?
Big bag.
Big bag. So I turn. What's the guy's name who we're with?
Oh, Tramin.
Sorry.
Tramin.
Yeah. I sort of said to him, "Is it like a big bag that sort of?" I sort of described what the rats were telling me, and I
Yeah.
sort of describe it's Tramin.
He
See if
nods.
he recognises.
He's like, yeah, it's my pack.
Oh, perfect. So I turn back to the rats, and yeah, that's exactly what we're looking for. Do you know which which path they ran down? I say that while pulling out another 3 pieces of cheese to bribe
Manfred,
me
why are
even
you carrying
further.
so much cheese, man?
You never know when you never know when you need so much cheese for moments like this.
I sense that Sir Feathers maybe was supposed to be the beneficiary of this, and he is just going ape shit. He's like,
Oh, it'll be fine. He's like,
of course, because you can now speak with animals, you can also hear Sir Feathers go.
he's just cursing me out.
I was looking forward to that. It was going to be. I was really excited for that cheese, but it's fine. No. And like the rats are looking. He's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. You eat it. It's fine. And Chuck is just like, fucking shoveling in. He's like, yeah.
It needs to slow down.
Went down there. Went down there.
Is it safe down there? Is there anything we should know at all before we go down? Like anything that could be dangerous traps or anything like that
Well,
that you've ever seen?
no traps. Not very safe. 4 gnomes.
Oh, we can handle them. You should see what I did to this guy back at the town. We can handle a couple of gnomes.
Dopamine is just face palming. Cannot tell what you're skittering to the back.
Yeah.
Full
But
face palm.
you sort of see Manfred like pantomiming, like throwing something, and you're like, oh god, he's telling the head story. Oh no.
Yeah. So I thank the rats, and I give them a little fist bump to say thank you. Do a little like handshake as well. Boom.
All right then. Wham! Off go Chuck and Baz.
And then I explained to the group that this is the one path we need, but they informed me that there's gnomes down here and it could be a little dangerous. But it's nothing that we can't handle, you know. We can. I reckon we'll be fine.
Great. I'm gonna go to. I feel like the music needs to be more tense.
More tense, oh boy.
Let's go to a slightly tenser.
Less action, more tense.
So yes, you gesture to the pathway that the rats indicated down to your, which is kind of through the chasm and away to to the left. Let me just check something quickly. I just want to see something. Nothing to be alarmed about.
Of course.
Ooh. If we have just a moment, I would love to go grab another beverage.
Yeah, go for
I
it.
will be
Yeah,
right
yeah,
back.
fire away, fire away. I go through so much water while we're playing, I tell you. Like, I guess it's just because I'm talking a lot and like using my throat a lot, but it's
Yeah, makes sense.
it's crazy. But like, I go through like three liters of water when we do a session typically.
Oh wow.
Well, maybe 2 liters. Still a fair fucking bit.
Healthy.
That's quite
Yeah,
good, yeah.
well, it probably speaks to the fact that I don't have enough water generally during the day, so there is that as well. Yeah. Yes, maybe I should sort of try and space it out through across the day rather than just like relying on the
Makes
fact that I'm going to
sense.
play D&D to just fucking spam a load of water.
Chug it all at once.
It's good that we're playing this game. I'm quite dehydrated. Foxy, what did you clip? Was it the rats?
Yeah. It was you as the rat, exactly.
Yes. Love that. Love to
I was a
speak with
big fan of
animals.
Chuck, yeah. Chuck the chunk.
Beautiful moment.
Is how often can I use like that then? Is that like 'cause it says 10 minutes? Do I have to like recharge that up at some point, or I'm not 100% sure how spells and stuff works.
Yeah, so duration tells you how long it's effective for. So, you know, that conversation, it's intended for brief interactions, you know. If you need to speak to them again, you have to cast it again. Obviously, it does take up a spell slot, so just be aware of that.
Okay. How do I know how many slots
okay, so on your character sheet on D&D Beyond, you can see if you click on spells, and then next to where it says, or along from where it says
I
first
see it,
level,
yeah.
you've got slots. So when you use Cast with Animals, if you click it and cast it, it will take up one of those slots. So you know then,
I've got it, yeah.
So you know then what you've still got left to use.
Yeah, sounds good.
But obviously, in your case, while you are a spellcaster, it's not kind of the main thing that you do, or at least you have a decent level of functionality as a, you know, in like melee and ranged weapons as well. Bit of an all-rounder, the ranger, for that. Whereas if you're a wizard, obviously you get more spell slots, but you've also got to really manage it, because if you run out, you are boned. Although you'd usually get, like, even like a wizard will have like firebolt and ray of frost and stuff that they can use at will. So it's like you've got something, but it just becomes quite basic. Baldur's Gate 3 is so generous with the amount of like the number of long rests that you end up taking. It's really generous. I think you're like you cannot really run through your supplies if you're picking stuff up as you go. It's like
No, that's true.
So it's like, all right, I've just had one fight, I'll just fucking rest.
Let me take an 8-hour nap.
I'm getting all like. The only thing that's been sorry, we'll get back to the game in a second. On my most recent run where I've been doing a monk, the only difference with that is that I've been doing a build that relies on drinking an elixir of hill giant strength every time you long rest. So I've set his strength low, and then use that, which takes your strength to 20 automatically. So the only thing that I've had to be a little bit aware of is that they are not very abundant. You can craft them, but the materials to craft them are also not abundant. So
those weird fingers,
yeah, so you've got to be a little bit careful, and so I do try and like stretch the fights out, you know, get more fights in on a long rest than I have done previously, whereas before I just like fuck it, long rest. Anyway, right, we're back. So moving through this passageway, it's not like the one where you came in. It's fairly wide. You can actually walk 2 abreast here, and this tunnel kind of moves through the rock, and you can faintly hear water getting louder. You seem to be moving towards a water source of some kind. After after a minute of walking, you exit out into another kind of more open chamber, but actually what's ahead of you, and you step out, and Tramin's like, wait, stop! Kind of like holds you back. Whether you saw it or not, there is a big ravine that opens out ahead of you. And this ravine is enormous. It's like... let me just check the distance on this a second. Yeah, it's like 40 feet wide. So it's quite a significant thing. What you're left with is this kind of long ledge going along it that you're stood on. And it's not like you're not on tiptoes or anything. There's room to stand. It's kind of a floor of about 15 feet and then 40 feet of ravine. And then there's a kind of, on the other side, a higher cliff. So there's almost like ahead of you, like a cliff, and then it plateaus out again up there. So this big open chamber. Everybody give me a perception check, please.
Because we were warned about potentially other people, I think that I would also be stealthy.
Oh dear.
Trying to be stealthy. Sorry, did you say perception?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Manfred, oh no.
I'm trying to remember what the fuck I was even asking you to roll that for now. What was I? Oh, that was it. Yeah. Now, firstly, before I talk about this, Melpomene, you were just saying about being stealthy. Tell me more about what it is you're trying to do and how.
I think that coming out to a space that looks like it would echo like crazy, I would try to minimize the amount of sound that I'm making. I can't necessarily control who sees me, but I can control how much noise I make.
Good call. Love it. And give me well, in that case, give me a stealth check with advantage. And while you're doing that, Fen, you detect... Nice. Fen, you detect that there is... Distantly, you can just see, up on that cliff, a couple of signs of human or humanoid intelligent life, I guess, right? There's you just see like a crate the peeking over the top of this kind of cliff on the other side of you. This cliff, by the way, rises up about another 30 feet. So it's quite a large chamber you're in here. And distantly up in the on a 22, distantly away, you can see a flame flickering up a narrow pathway. Melpomene, your attempt to be stealthy is very successful. You are very light on your feet and
Great.
In such a way that defies your physical stature.
Carrying multiple instruments.
Carrying a
and
lot of
being
things that make
6'4".
noise. Exactly. But despite this, you're able to move quite silently. Tramin's like... Tramin, right, sort of right behind you, goes, keep the noise down, will you? I'm just kidding. You're being very, very quiet. I'm impressed. So this leaves you in a situation. This appears to be basically a dead end. Clearly, somebody has been able to get across to the other side of this, and whatever method they used is not readily available to you, it seems.
Yeah, none of us have a grappling hook, do we?
No.
I've
It's
missed
also-
that, but that doesn't help in this destination.
Yeah, it's also too wide to miss.
Too
this
far
bit.
away. Yeah.
Tramin's just like, what do we do?
I wish I knew. Do we? I don't have anything. I'm here. I am looking through my whole inventory as if I
Yeah,
have
me
something
too.
helpful.
Tramin's like, we could just, we could call to them.
I just shout hello at the top of my voice, like, hello!
What a loose cannon this guy is. Fucking maniac Manfred.
Immediate facepalm.
I love that Melphamene's like, I'm gonna be stealthy as I possibly can. Manfred's like, hello! Absolute nutter. Right. Manfred, you bellow out, hello! And you hear this thing like, it feels like you can almost physically see it bouncing off the walls of this chamber. You can almost like tell where the sound waves are, and this boom, boom, hello, no. There is silence for a few seconds, and then up on this cliff on the other side of the ravine, you see, peeking out from behind the passageway where Fen could see the flame. You see the face of a gnome, and look out in quite a confused manner. And
Fen waves.
Give me a charisma check.
Can I
Why
Oh
not?
god.
this?
no.
Like, I don't know how
Oh,
I would
that's
make him
bad.
look more friendly, but
It's going to be a high DC. It's going to be like a 16 DC to beat here. Let's just see
Yeah,
if how that wave goes down. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah. He just looks confused at your attempt to wave in this environment. He goes, what the fuck do you want?
I'm gonna, I guess, because message is 120 feet. Yeah, that's easy enough. I can be a little bit more direct, so I'll point and whisper. We're looking for a group that was carrying a big pack. Did you see them go by recently?
So he receives this telepathically, right?
Yes. He hears the message. Oh, and I also follow up with, you can respond to this message.
And then he can send a message back telepathically.
Yes, that I can hear. Yes.
He goes, yeah, we've got the fucking pack. And if you want to get out of here with your lives, this is your only chance to do it. He doesn't stick around. He calls and goes, Bilbis! Bilbis! He steps out onto the ledge a little further, still sort of trying to remain partially covered. And another gnome steps forward, and this new gnome who surmise is named Bilbis steps out and has on a kind of dusty robe, and you see that he's like has like long graying hair, and he looks down and spots Tramin and goes, "You must be the stupidest guy that I have ever seen. You could have gone back to the city. What in Inikos' name would make you come here? I need my pack. I need my pack, Bilbis. I'm not leaving without it." Aren't you? And the rest of you, you're not leaving without his pack, is that right?
That's right.
Well, found yourself a little group of friends. He looks at Fen. He's like, "This one's got a fucking tail."
Indeed I do. Does it intimidate you?
Yeah. One idiot who we already beat up once. And 3 looks at Melpomene. He's like, "What are you, travelling band or something?"
Sure.
"Well," he says, and he kind of just like, he disappears for a second and then reappears holding up a big pack, and he's like, "Well, we've got the pack. I was thinking we just throw it in the ravine." You can see Tramin just like seething, he's like breathing through his nose, like. He's like, "Bilbis, I'm not afraid of you. I hate you and you hate me. But I need the pack. It's important. It's more important than you, me. I don't hate you. I don't hate you. I don't know who you are. You don't register with me at all. I don't hate any of you. You're just 4 specks of dust standing in my cave." Now, I was going to throw the pack in the ravine. Then Trigani here had a great idea. Maybe we should actually read what's in the book. I saw books. I was like, the only book that I care about, things come out of, and he casts firebolt at will and just sends a firebolt screaming over your heads. It just crashes into the wall. He says, "But we took a look. Very interesting what we found in there." And he looks at the 3 of you, kind of scans left to right and goes, "Has he told you what's in it?"
But we didn't ask.
You didn't ask. See, this is what I'm saying, Trigani. Some people just do things very differently to us, don't they? To be fair, we didn't ask either. We just thought we'd hold on to it for a bit. But it turns out there's some quite interesting stuff in there. And I was thinking I might know a few people who'd pay for it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it to Pogona's Rest and we're going to offload it. What's Maniac Manfred thinking at the moment?
It's just trying to think of a way to go across, really. But nothing's coming. Yeah, just trying to figure something out, but no, I don't know.
This guy is so smug. He's like just a walking smirk.
Easily,
He goes. Oh, I tell you what. Fair's fair. Weatherman. He says, "Why don't you buy it off me? You can buy it back from me." I was thinking the going rate when we get to Pogona's Rest would be 400 gold. Tramin is like, kind of looks quite defeated, you know? He's like, 400 gold. Might as well be 4 million. Yeah, I suppose it might as well be. Tramin steps forward, and you see him winding up a spell. You start to see yellow light form in it between his hands. Does anyone want to intervene?
I dive behind a rock as cover.
I don't think I want to stop him. I'm gonna go ahead and prep Mage Hand to try to catch it if the thing drops.
Love that. Cool.
Like that's the only thing I can think of is make him drop it so I can catch it. That's all I got.
You see Tramin step forward, and this yellow orb of light, and you just hear him guiding bolt, and you see him send a guiding bolt directly at Trigani, the secondary person. The only reason being Bilbus is stood behind Trigani. Let's actually do that attack roll and see what happens. I've got 18 tabs open at the moment. Let me just right. What did I say?
I think
did I say guiding bolt? I meant sacred flame, by the way. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
So +5 to hit. +5 to hit, -2 for partial cover. And let's see what that roll looks like. A 10. I fear that may be a miss. It is a miss.
Can I, instead of the Mage Hand... No, but I don't want him to back away. Never mind.
This and actually I think it's a dexterity saving throw that I was actually supposed to do there. Let's do that instead.
I think if I see him cast Sacred Flame, I would prep Firebolt in hand, but I'm really cognizant of potentially catching the pack on fire, so I'm just holding it. Oh shit.
Yeah.
They definitely save on that Sacred Flame anyway. And they don't take like half damage on that or anything. So no impact from that spell. But Bilbus suddenly leaps back and is like, although he's still smug, he's also kind of angered by this, and he's like, he goes, He goes, "Fuck you, Tramin. We're done here. Come on, lads. Get it prepped. We're going." Trigani, as they turn to leave, Trigani goes, "We'll have her on the water in 2 minutes." And you just see as they're walking off, Bilbis turn and kind of shoot a look to Trigani. And they disappear down this tunnel. And Tramin's like...
flip them off as they're walking off.
Tramin like scowls and says, "The water. What did he say about the water?" What did he say about the water?
What did he say about the water?
Yeah, it's gone over my head.
I'm tempted to say everyone give me a perception check.
Yeah, why not?
To see how well you heard what was said. Yeah, everybody give me perception. Oh yeah. Fen, your perception skills in this chamber have been exceptional.
I'm too busy focused on my middle finger to like listen.
Yeah, no, you got things.
With what you were saying, yeah.
You got things to do, haven't you?
I'm getting the right position on it and everything, just too focused.
Fen, what you heard was
Yes.
Bilbis say, "We're going," and Trigani say, "We'll have it on the water in 2 minutes."
Okay. So I say that to Trenham, of course. That they'll have it on the water in 2 minutes. I don't know what
on the
it is.
water.
Yeah. He did
I
not
look
say
down the ravine.
Yeah.
Is there
give me-
water?
It's pitch black. You cannot see or hear any evidence that there's water in the bottom of the ravine.
Could we throw something down to see if we hear a splash or anything?
Yeah, there'll be loads of like,
Firebolt.
stones and
Yeah.
rocks around you, or you can send a firebolt if you want.
Yeah. Just firebolt down there.
Boom.
You watch this firebolt disappear into the gloom. Like you see it travel.
Oh, it just keeps going.
You see it travel for like 10 seconds or so, and then is just consumed by the darkness. Eventually, after 15 or so seconds, you hear poof. Tramin says, "They're going. We know where they're going. They're going to use the river."
Oh, so back the way we came.
He suddenly looks panicked. He's like, "Come on!" And just
Let's get
bolts back the way you came.
Jesus.
that. Okay.
We follow.
Amazing. He does not have dark vision. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's just going to risk it. The first bit's
Imagine
okay.
how
That first tunnel.
bonkers is running
He goes
down.
through he goes through that big open chamber with the shaft of light coming through into it. He heads back into the narrow walkway that you first came in. He's going faster than a walk, but he's still having to be a little bit careful. He's trying to watch his footing.
I shout out to him, watch out for Chunk down there.
Yeah,
Watch out for Chunk. No, don't
Chunk
stand on
and
Chunk.
And this journey takes maybe like 3 minutes to do at the speed that he's moving at. But after that time, you can see suddenly the faint light of the outdoors. Still the afternoon, and he just makes for that. Eventually, you can just about see where his feet are landing, and the four of you emerge. Eyes have to like readjust to the light again, and he's like, you see him looking around. The Pangora, the three of them are still there, just kind of waiting where you left them near the river. And then as you come out, sure enough, you see on the river a light boat, like a raft, comes sailing upriver. Or going downriver, I guess. Up, down, I don't know river directions. Downriver, he's going downriver, right?
Yeah.
And you see that there are indeed 4 gnomes aboard this raft. 2 of them you were just in conversation with. One of them spots you, fires an arrow. It's a long way off. I wonder if I'm gonna do an attack roll with disadvantage. It's going to be aimed at Tramin. No, I tell you what. It's going to be aimed at one of the Pangora because they're closer to the river.
No.
So it takes aim at Whisper, and is going to. Let's have a look. Where's the fuck is my? Okay, there we go. I need to learn how to read bloody stat blocks every time I play this game. 19, definitely going to hit. It's going to do...
Can I... Wait. Is he within 60 feet of me?
Yeah.
Can I'd like to cutting words. How much did he succeed by? Did he succeed by a lot?
Yes, he did succeed by a lot. I don't think your cutting words would do it.
Okay. Alright. Never mind.
The Pangora are fairly hardy, but they're also big targets. And while they do have armor, they also have a lot of gaps in that armor that create weak points. So, yeah, they do become a bit of a soft target. That being said, that hit only did 7 damage, which isn't too bad. This sorry, 2 seconds. There we go. The boat sails past the Pangora, and Tramin is just running towards them and says, "Come on! Come on!" You can just hear as you run and get closer to the Pangora that you can hear them kind of laughing and jeering from the boat. And because of the flow of the river, it's not like a fast, rapid river, but it is giving them some pace on this boat. The first thing that I need everybody to do is to please roll initiative.
Initiative.
And
before I do that, I will disappear for just a moment. I will be right back.
Let's do comfort. In fact, if you can just roll the initiative, and then let's do a comfort break, and we'll come back in a few minutes.
Great idea.
And we'll get this thing on the go. I need to roll a whole bunch of initiative rolls as well. So
no. That's terrifying.
Yeah. Well, I've got to do Tramin, and I've also got to do 4 gnomes on a boat.
That's true.
If everyone's done their initiative roll, then let's go and put you on BRB for a few minutes, and we'll be back in a few. The combat on our hands, and what is going down is as follows. Firstly, there's a boat on the river. Secondly, there are 3 players. Now, I'm going to assume that Tramin has once again jumped on with Fen. Is that fair to say?
On the sled, yeah.
On the
sure.
Pangora sled.
Sounds good.
Good. Because 3 Pangora are now giving chase up bank of the river, and there we go. So Tramin is with Fen. Oh, that was the wrong person. I'll find a better way to do this one there as well. So for the present, the two of you are going to be moving together. You can, of course, fire ranged spells and weapons, etc., from where you are. There are 4 people on the boat. 4 gnomes, if you will. Before we start the initiative, if anyone would like to give me a perception check, it might be an idea, just to see what you can see.
Yes, please. Oh,
You will observe that Tramin's token is the same as my Discord avatar.
I was like, oh yeah, Martin has joined the game for real.
I am in combat, and apparently I'm a cleric. Awesome.
Hold on, I'm just trying to get it. I just want to roll my dice, please.
Roll that dice.
There we go.
Oh yeah, that dice is
Terrible.
sick. It's a bad roll, but the dice is nice.
Yeah.
We were just talking about all the dice that you can use on this dice roller thing. They're quite, some of them are quite cool.
I've replaced all of mine with non-standard, so yeah.
Fen, you can see, you already know from the encounter within the cave that Bilbis is a spellcaster. You don't really know anything about the other 3. However, all 3 of them of the others are holding bows. So expect a lot of ranged attacks coming your way. I'm going to say that the movement speed of the Pangora is 40 feet. So essentially, for the purposes of your movement speed, you're controlling the Pangora, and on a turn you can do 40 feet. Each square is 5 feet, of course. So yes. And I'm going to say, so Bilbis is at the top of the initiative, and he is going to have the boat's movement. So the boat is going to move in the, or I'll tell you what's going to happen. Well, no, Bilbis is going to firstly, let me get his thing. Now, the question is, are you in range? That's the first thing to find out. He is going to try and cast. What's the range on this spell? 60 feet. Do we reckon we have it? 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, we got it. He's going to cast Grease. So straight away, he's going to try and trip up those Pangora. So he's going to cast Grease. It says each creature standing in this area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. Now, in this case, the Pangora are going to be rolling those dex. No, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to use your dex saves. I'm going to say that this is a question of how well you can control your Pangora. So he's going to cast Grease in an area. Now it's only a 10-foot square, so I think he cannot hit all of you at the same time. I don't think. Oh no, he probably can. Just about, actually. Yeah, I think he can. So everybody, please give me a dexterity saving throw. The number to beat is 13.
Just failed.
Just failed. Just failed. That's a bad start.
Combat over.
State of us.
All three of you failed the save. And what that's also going to mean, of course, is that your movement speed on your first go is going to be halved to 20. That is going to be significant.
Well shite.
Because the boat is going to move now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Excellent.
Oh no.
The boat has a move. Let me just push this back. I don't want to be a dick to you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The boat currently has a movement speed of 50 feet.
So dumb.
No, sorry. No. It does have 40. Sorry. I'm talking absolute shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But still, because you guys have now been slowed, that's going to be a bit of a problem for you. So I'm going to say that they are there. Now, currently, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would say they might still just about be in ranged combat range. Next up in the order is Trigani, I believe. Oh my lord! Too many bloody moving parts here. Trigani's going to send back an arrow your way, Manfred. And so that is going to be a... Holy shit, I need to find a better way of doing this. Manfred, your DC is... Oh, AC, sorry, is 14. They are going to take a punt at you. 14 to beat. 21. It's going to be a hit. You are going to take... 8 points of damage. Now, Manfred.
Not this again.
We do need to talk about the fact that, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't believe you healed after the street fight.
Oh shit. Whoops.
Now, you did get healed during that fight, but were subsequently hit again. Following that attack, I have you on 10 hit points from a possible 32.
Oh, Lord.
Melpomene, you are next up in the initiative.
Oh boy, okay. I'm gonna take the dash action. Well, is that... Hang on.
Yeah, so at the moment, while you're in
I can
Greece,
bonus action... Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, you can bonus action dash. So you're in Greece, which would be... sorry, you're prone in Greece. So that would lessen your... That would half your movement. But I'm saying that you're still travelling at such a speed that you can get clear of it. So at the moment, by default, you would have 20 feet of movement, but you can bonus action dash to then double that and get another 20 again.
Yeah, I'd like to Adrenaline Rush. It gets me 2 temporary hit points. Dash. So I can take the dash action as bonus action.
Nice.
As an orc.
You get temporary hit points, you say? Two temporary hit points.
Yes, I get 2 temporary hit points, and I'm dashing. So I've done my movement and my bonus action with this.
Great. Let me grab your thingy doodah. So 40 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, definitely well in range for a spell or similar.
And then I'm gonna firebolt because I don't have much else at range.
Okay, who do you want to hit? despite what it looks like on the token, you have a vantage point at all 4 of them.
Does it look like I would be better off trying to hit, like, one in particular, or should I just, at this point, aim for the boat?
That's a great question. I'm not even really sure how to answer it. There are 4 people. You can take aim at the boat if you wish.
I really hate to just outright destroy this information that we're going after, so I'm really trying to not light the pack on fire that they have. But I also want to scare the shit out of these guys. So if I hit one of them, that's great, but I'm mostly concerned about lighting their ass on fire.
Mm-hmm. So where are you sending this firebolt?
Oh, the boat. I'm going to send the firebolt at the boat. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Let me remind myself what the AC of wood is. I think it's 10.
Oh boy.
Oh no, fuck, it's 15.
Oh, that's good. I mean, good for them. Not great for me, but that's fine.
Yeah, so give me that attack roll for firebolt to the boat. 12, no good. I am afraid. You've obviously done your movement, your bonus action. Fen, you're up.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good question. This is a sailboat, right?
Sorry?
This is a sailboat?
So the boat is kind of like a raft with a small sail on it. That's right.
Yeah, okay. I'm just wondering because I have gust of wind. So I'm wondering how safe it is to cast that to get the boat ashore, essentially.
Well, okay, so I think that's a great
any way
idea.
to do that.
I think the issue you've got at the moment is you're kind of behind them. At the moment, gust of wind is just going to propel them further down the river and further away from you. Now, if you could get to the side of them...
Well, I can choose the direction, technically, it says so. So I wouldn't have to choose the direction that goes from me, does it?
Let me get a read on that.
Not too well versed, of course, but...
Well, okay, so... No, so a line of strong wind, 60 feet long, blasts from you in a direction you choose, but you can't.
From you.
You can't bend it, right? Like you can.
Okay.
So and it does. And to be fair, it says.
That makes sense. I was wondering.
It must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from you in a direction following the line.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think that's a really cool tactic if you can get alongside them a bit more.
Yeah, but then they would be on the other side of the river, so that wouldn't really help us, would it?
Yeah. I mean, what I would say is, like direction-wise, I mean, you've got 20 feet of movement. Do you want me to like get you where you can get to?
What do you mean?
Like, do you want me to use your maximum movement and move you as far as you can go up the river?
As a dash motion or just...
No, just your standard movement.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, that anyway, yeah, for sure.
3, 4. So, I mean, they're in spell range for sure. So, I think I mean, from there, I can only really see you blowing them further up down the river, you know?
Of course.
But I think the instinct to try and slow them down is a good one.
Yeah, but then I have to get ahead essentially, but that's not really possible, I feel. What do I have actually?
How many spell slots have you got left? Oh, you still had basically all of yours, didn't you?
Yeah, pretty much. I have 2 first levels that are down, but I have 2 left and 3 second levels. So quite a bit.
There is something that I think could work here, by the way, that I'm happy to give you a little nudge if you want an idea.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Spike growth.
On the river?
In the water?
That works?
Absolutely. I looked.
Oh.
I was in anticipation of this. I looked up the done thing on this, and all it says, the ground in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point within range sprouts hard spikes and thorns. Now, I don't see any reason why that couldn't come up from underneath this river, which is not a very deep one. And it doesn't say it has to be on solid ground at all.
Okay, well, yeah, definitely doing that then.
One of my
I kind of
favorite
dismissed
spells
that immediately
in Baldur's
because
Gate
they're on
3.
water, so...
I spam the fuck out of spike growth in Baldur's Gate 3. I love it. Just like everyone eat shit. Right, so to cast it then, you've got 150 feet of range on it as well. Wow, you'll be able to fucking do that forever. And it does a 20-foot radius. Centered on a point, when the creature moves into, and I'm sure it becomes difficult terrain. Yes, it does. So that's going to half their movement speed. So where do you want to
And the boat
specifically?
takes 2d4 piercing damage, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Where do you want to specifically put this? Right in front of them, or like on top of them, or what?
I'd say that the boat is still in the area, but that the way they're traveling, like they would travel more into the spikes, if you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah. So kind of put it in front of them.
yeah, essentially. So
Okay,
they
cool.
just reached it.
So they're sitting at the edge of it. So basically, they're not going to take any damage yet, but they
No,
also are
only the
not going to
boat.
be able to avoid going through it on the next turn.
Yeah, that's the idea then.
Cool. Amazing. So that you watch as this from underneath the river, essentially like a beaver dam, like it's like comes up and just like sits
Lovely.
maybe a foot above the waterline of these like aquatic vines with these spikes coming out of them, these thorns. Unreal, fantastic. Any bonus action?
Yep. I think I can do one, yeah. Which one was it? The produce flame, which I can throw, essentially,
Okay, yeah.
for
why not?
1d8 damage. I'm not sure if it's in range.
You
just
have
Checking. Within 60 feet of you.
Yeah.
That works, right?
On it, you can until the spell ends. You can take a magic action to help. I think.
Or is that a different action?
No, you're absolutely fine. I think I was just wondering if you had to like cast it first, and then you could use it as a bonus action. But I don't really.
Yeah, okay. That
It's a
makes-
bit. It's a little vague.
I mean, the produce flame is the bonus action itself, right?
Yeah, it is. You can take a magic action to Hellfire, so you can cast. You can just hold a flame as a bonus action, but you would need to wait until your next turn, and that would be an action to. Because it's essentially Firebolt.
Yeah, okay. Nah,
So,
then
yeah.
then I'd do something else for the next action. I think I have better ones.
Any other bonus actions for you?
No, nothing. I mean, I could I still dash technically? Just
No,
to get it
because that's
further ahead?
that's an action.
Right, of course.
Unless you specifically have it as a bonus action, which Malcolm means.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, no worries. Right, let's press on. We have got another ranged attack coming in from the boat. Melpomene, you are now the closest. It is going to be a ranged attack coming your direction.
Alrighty.
They steady themselves on the boat.
Ah.
Your AC is.
It is a 13 meets it beats it.
It hits. It's going to be 7
4
points
points.
of damage.
7 points. Alright, so that wipes out my temp 2 and takes me down 5.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That's all they are going to do. Next up is going to be Tramin. He is going to. cast Bless on all three of you. What this means is you bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw, that's you. So for any attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw. So if you get hit, if you make an attack roll or you have to make a saving throw, you can add a d4 onto that. And you can and should.
And who got that?
The 3 of you.
Everyone.
Oh, all.
So, huge advantage in place. Manfred, you're up. What do you got for me, son?
Okay. Right, so can I go a bit closer then first?
Yeah. So
they
once
shoot
again,
me,
you
or-
have 20 feet of movement as things stand.
Yeah, I don't want to get super close, just enough for me to maybe kind of shoot at him.
That's the furthest you can get anyway. You're still kind of
Yeah.
chasing this boat.
Yeah. Can I use that hunter's mark thing as well? Does that mean I mark one of them and then?
Yes,
Does-
use Hunter's
is that
Mark.
right? Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. So
Sorry, I'm not 100% sure how it works. I think that's right.
yeah, so you can choose one creature, and until that spell, so it's a concentration. So if you get hit, you'll have to make a concentration saving throw, and you deal an extra 1d6 force damage to the target whenever you hit them with an attack roll.
Okay.
And you also have advantage on any wisdom check you make, or perception or survival check you make to find out whatever.
I'll
Yeah,
just pick
so
one of these then.
you can stick that hunter's mark on whoever you want.
Let's see what we've got.
I will
just take the
also allow you to put the hunter's mark on the boat if you wish.
Okay. I guess I could do that. Would you recommend that? Yeah, I guess I'll have a go at the boat, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go
Wonder
for the boat.
how long the boat would even survive with the spike growth.
Yeah, let's take that boat out. I'm going for
Okay.
that boat.
Hunter's mark on the boat, so it doesn't do any damage on its own, but you now are presumably going to do a ranged attack against it.
Yes.
Okay, you've got a +6 to your attack roll. Let's have
Oh
it.
wow.
Yes!
So
Hunter's
it's just
Mark
a-
is great!
D20 plus 6, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, give me 2 seconds.
Now you're firing this at the boat itself, right?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Perhaps I should have mentioned this beforehand. It's made of wood, so it does have resistance to piercing damage. So if you do want to,
Is it worth going for the sail then? Sort of
Ooh.
try and pierce the sail. Try and sort of pierce it so it doesn't move anymore. Could I do that?
I think an arrow flying through a sail would not damage it hugely, to be
Yeah.
honest. If you did 100 arrows, maybe. But I don't think you'd. So what I would say is, if you want to change where that hunter's mark is, I don't mind. You can shoot. The attack roll is good. So if you want to, you can still do half damage plus.
I'm going to say these spikes are doing quite a number on the boat anyway, so...
Okay, so we'll keep it on the boat. So give me the... right, you want to change it?
I was just thinking, the spikes are doing quite a bit of damage on the boat anyway, so would it be worth... I might just take one of these guys out on the boat, maybe. Just get rid of them, then it kind of lowers
sure.
the pressure a bit as well.
So you've got 3 people with bows and somebody who you know is a spellcaster.
Go for the spellcaster.
Okay, cool. So in that case, 23 is absolutely good. Did you want to put the hunter's mark on them as well?
Yeah, I'll do that, yeah. Let's take them out.
So definitely a hit. Give me your damage, add an additional d6.
Okay.
So it should be, I believe, a 1d8 plus 2 is the standard, plus an extra d6.
Yes.
This could be huge.
I think this is right. Tell me if this is wrong. I think I've done it right. Is that right?
Yeah, that's
Have I done
perfect.
it right?
12 points of damage.
Yeah.
Amazing. Great. You see that this that Bilbis takes this hit in the shoulder. Incredible. You've done bonus action, you've done movement, you've done action. Let's move on to our friends. Who's left in the initiative? Let's have a look. It is just the other archer. They are going to shoot once again at Melpomene, I'm afraid.
No.
These guys are pretty set on going for whoever is closest.
Oh no!
21. 10 points of damage.
Okay. Right.
Melpomene not looking great. Manfred also not looking great, must be said. Top of the initiative, and it's Bilbis.
I like how I've just probably been walking around like covered in bruises and blood, and no one's just questioned anything.
Now, I think
Like,
we'll let Bilbis get his attack roll off, and then we're going to do the movement of the boat, and that's going to cause mayhem. So let's get his fucking attack roll.
Sure,
away. He is going to cast Ray of Frost.
No.
At Melpomene.
oh no.
Right.
Oh no!
Dirty 20, not a nat. Not a nat.
Definitely hits. Thank
Definitely
goodness.
hits. Ray of Frost. God damn, I have to look up so much stuff. I think it's 1d8, isn't it? Yeah, 1d8. Good news is you can't be down, but it is 7. Oh my god. Melpomene looking real bad.
We're looking
right.
real rough.
We're looking
Does the
real
blessed
rough.
thing help here at all, or
Does the
is
what?
that- the blessed? We're blessed, right?
Oh, the bless. No, because it is just that wasn't a saving throw.
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
I see.
All
Um,
hits.
I was wondering.
So, right now the boat is going to move. Now it has 50 feet of movement, 40 feet of movement, and this is fucking stupid.
Does
What
the
a-
spike growth impede that because it's now difficult terrain?
Yes, so it's difficult terrain, so they are only going to move 20 feet. So that's the first thing to say. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, having done that, they take... Jesus Christ.
2d4.
They 2d4, thanks Foxy. 2d4 of damage for every 5 feet that they move. They cannot stop the movement. Now, I'm going to say that the boat itself will take damage and that damage will be halved because it has resistance to it.
Yeah, of course.
So it's 2d4 times 4, so 8d4. This is the damage for the boat.
Oh god.
25
Oh my God.
damage.
Well, okay.
Tramin, by the way, seeing all this unfold, is panicked. It's like, no! I need the... I need it! The boat is still afloat. I can tell you now, it has permanently reduced its movement speed. So this thing is effectively bloodied, and the impact of that, it is torn to shreds by these spikes as it moves through, and the boat itself will now not move as quickly. It's going to lose 10 feet off its movement speed. Now we have to work out what the fuck is going to happen. I'm going to say that we're going to roll this. Let me just check their situation. Holy shit. It is not out of the question that you kill everybody.
Let's go.
I think to be fair. Oh fuck no! I should have halved the boat damage, shouldn't I? But that's still the case that. Yeah, it is still slowed. No, it's not. Sorry, it's not. My bad. I didn't half the damage. So, yeah, it is not slowed, but it could be. I'm going to say that they also have resistance in the sense that they get some cover from the boat itself. So I think basically almost what's happening is you're getting a full damage, but they're kind of splitting it in two. But we're going to do a separate roll, but we're going to do one roll for all four of them. They're all going to take the same damage. So once again, it is going to be 8d4.
Wow.
and then that gets divided amongst the people.
And then we're gonna halve this. But I could just do 4d4, couldn't I suppose? But let's see the big number and we'll halve it. Oh, it's 18. Not a great roll actually. 3 1s in there. But they're each gonna have that halved to 9. It has definitely made a big difference to their fortunes. Let me just do all my maths here. That's huge. That's been a huge attack. Right, fucking hell. After all of that, the incredible thing is that was Fenn's last go, paying dividends. So the situation now is they have sailed through that entire spike, so they are now free of it. And their boat, and just to clarify, because I know I gave you conflicting information, the boat is still travelling. Now that it is free, it can go 40 feet again. One of the archers is going to take a shot. Do they have the range though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just. What have you got? 5 hit points left, Melpomene.
I know. Do it.
They take aim. A nat 20.
Fucking hell.
Okay.
That's not good.
Okay, but does it kill me outright?
Let's find out.
I don't think it doubles. It's not double my whatever your damage is would have to double my max for it to kill me outright.
I don't think it can kill you outright. But I think we are very likely to be in death saving throws here. So it's going to be a 2d8 plus 3. $11 points of damage. Melpomene is downed. And it's gonna.
Once per long rest. Orcs
what do you got?
Have relentless endurance. Once per long rest, when you're reduced to 0 hit points but not killed outright, you can drop to 1 hit point instead.
1 hit point, amazing, fucking amazing. Melpomene is still up, and thankfully is up next in the initiative. You did you not purchase 1 potion of healing?
I did.
And I don't know if you've got
purchase,
spells. I don't know if you've got any spells left that can do that.
I could. And money-wise, that probably would be the smart thing. So I'm gonna, again, bonus action run to stay in distance. So I will again...
You're a psycho.
Because we blew through my temp, yes. And I'm not gonna let them fucking go. If I have to light their ass on fire eventually,
what I would
will.
say is you're clear of the grease, so you've already got 40 feet of movement, so you can get pretty close just on your regular movement.
Just on my run. Okay, that's good.
So like on your regular movement speed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you can get alongside the boat now. Because don't forget they were held up by the spikes.
They were. I don't have anything that I don't have a ton of outright damage, so I just want to mostly make sure that I'm staying up with them.
Yeah, I do think it's one of those rounds where your well-being might be the thing that you want to take the most care of.
Yeah, exactly. I guess I'll just drink drinking the potion is a better move than casting Healing Word, because Healing Word is really not that much.
Can you?
Nah,
not? I
you know
think
what?
You can do
Healing
both, I
Word
think,
is a
can you
bonus
not?
action.
Yeah.
Can I drink a potion and cast a spell? Is that?
Well, I could be wrong. Baldur's Gate 3, I'm going on here. Drinking a potion is a bonus action.
Yeah.
Great, then let's do that. But I did not save the potion in terms of knowing how much it'll give me.
Oh.
So
It's your regular potion of healing. It's 2d4 plus 2.
okay.
Guys, Melpamine's having some me time, okay?
That's okay.
Melpamine has sprinted to make even with the boat, and then has downed a potion.
And then did you say you wanted to also, was it cure wounds?
Well, I was trying to decide between the two because because you gave me bonus action, I can now do something else with. Not that it really matters because I'm all buffs. I guess I'm just gonna stay even with the boat.
Okay, so you've regained 8 hit points so far.
I've regained 8 hit points. I have gotten even with the boat. Am I within 30 feet of the boat-ish?
Yes.
I would like to prepare Mage Hand to catch the bag.
Cool.
So I'm gonna hold Mage Hand for
So
the
that's
rest
a ready
of the round.
action. You got it.
Yeah.
Very cool. Fen, what you got for me, sir?
That's a good question.
Should I
As
do?
always.
I'm gonna do movement unless you tell me not to.
Yes.
Basically, and I'm just
No,
gonna
definitely
keep you up with that unless anyone tells me not to
Yeah.
do that for some reason. So you've got your full 40 feet again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now.
Lovely. So I was wondering about Ice Knife because there's an explosion and everything, and do I have to worry about damaging the bag? Is that something that is in?
No.
Okay,
I'll say no.
Okay, because that makes the most sense, I think, doing the Ice Knife because it
Sure.
also hurts everyone in a 5-foot radius or something. At least the explosion
Each
itself.
creature within 5 feet must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Yeah, and the one I hit has a 1d10 piercing also.
Yeah, for sure. Now, don't forget, you're also
Okay.
blessed, so you get a plus, whatever I said it was, to your attack roll. Was it another d4 on your attack roll? So, firstly, who are you trying to hit?
What was the main the
main guy is
spellcaster guy?
Bilbis.
Okay, I'm assuming he's the highest HP, so I'm definitely taking him out.
You are assuming that, aren't you? I ain't saying
like
jack
this.
shit. But he has also been hit once before by somebody. I can't even remember who the bloody hell it was anymore.
Okay.
But yeah, you can go for him. So do your normal attack roll. Add another d4 onto it as well.
Okay. So 1d10, but it's this one and a 1d4, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, no. So your attack roll is just your. You do have to do an attack roll, don't you? I'm not missing that. So it'd be your
Sorry, I forgot how this
D20
works.
plus. That's right. Your D20 plus your spell modifier is for that first initial thing. So D20 plus whatever your spell
D4.
modifier is plus the D4
Where do I find the spell modifier?
on the spell itself. So you get a plus.
Yeah, it should
6.
be your hit DC.
Yeah, on D&D Beyond, just under where you've got action, spells, inventory, features, and trait extras, just below that you've got +6 spell attack. So make sure you're putting that on.
Oh my god, I'm fully
So-
lost right now. Sorry.
So on D&D Beyond, under spells.
Oh, there it says the
Yeah.
+6. Yes.
Yeah, +6. So
Okay.
what we want is a D20 +6 plus a D4. You've got the
Okay.
potential to roll a 30. Now, will that happen? Probably not. But
Let's see. Oh, no.
Um,
Not at all.
That's astonishing.
The 1d4 was a 0. That's...
Is that even possible?
I wasn't aware of that, but it said
Hold
so.
on a second. That
The D4 that you used was the 0 start dice, so it was a -1.
Wait, how, though?
I don't get that. Have you got
No,
more than
me
one
neither.
D4 on there? Because the D4 should be 1 to 4.
The D4 that you used started at 0, so it should
did
have
that work?
been.
Yeah, that's odd. Okay, I'm going
That's-
back to the beast dice. I think the other dice did something weird here. That was weird.
I'm gonna say that 0 is a 4 because there shouldn't be a 0 on your D4.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that is in total a 16, which I'm delighted to say hits.
Oh yeah.
Lovely.
Fen, you do 1d10. Give me a d10 for Bilbis firstly. Nope, that's a d100.
What the fuck? Sorry.
So you're after.
What
There
am I
might be
doing?
two. There's probably 2 d10s. Not you.
Yeah,
you
use-
want one that doesn't say 10x
Oh my
on
god.
it.
Yes. Wow.
A 9.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
That's a good one.
Bilbis is looking fucked up. Now everyone has to. Does Bilbis also have to make that?
That's a good
Like,
question. I'm assuming
So
but-
the target and each creature within
Yeah.
5 feet of it, which is all of them, must
course.
succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage. Right, I am going to have to do all of these separately. Let's start with Bilbis, who...
Actually,
go ahead.
I'm doing that as a second level, so that would be 3d6, wouldn't it?
You're doing it as a second level.
Yeah, sure.
Well, does that also change that?
No, it doesn't.
Oh
it
no,
doesn't change
okay, it doesn't
the
change the
piercing
initial
damage.
attack. 1d6 of damage. Okay, so firstly, I'm going to just see. We'll see who succeeds on the throw. Firstly, so Bilbis firstly is going to roll 14 to beat. I think. Yes.
Yeah.
Rolls a 15 and succeeds.
That's very rude.
It is a little rude. I'll grant you that. Now we've got 2 rangers. $21.
Oh, come
Nah.
8.
Ah, good.
on. Wow.
And finally, the thing is, all of these guys had pretty good decks. To be fair, only one of
Wow.
them's going to take damage, I'm afraid. But
God.
give me the damage roll because they're going to take it all. So 3d6 of cold damage, please.
Oh, come on.
No.
Foxy,
What the?
Foxy, fucking 5.
Sorry.
Yeah, useless.
Throw these dice away.
Throw those dice in the bin. Ah, too bad. Okay, well, look, it's done some
Yikes.
damage. I will say Bilbis is looking messed up. Next up on the... sorry, Fen, was there anything else on your turn?
No, nothing.
Okay, they are going to take aim at Fen now.
Naturally.
They are going to... So, they are going to do another ranged attack at Fen. Nat 1. Biffs it.
Okay.
Next up in the initiative is Tramin. Tramin, what do you got for me, buddy? He's going to try and do... he's going to try... What has he got? It's cure wounds is a touch spell, isn't it?
Yes.
Like it's not.
Well, healing word is. No, just kidding. Healing word is not with a touch.
Cure wounds. Creature you touch, so he can't get to Melpomene, unfortunately. Obviously, he doesn't get additional movement. You guys are both riding on Pangora. So, in that case, he is going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Oh boy.
He's going to aim a Guiding Bolt at one of the rangers. He has a plus 5. 14, which I believe exactly hits.
Nice.
Which is great news for everybody. It takes 4d6 radiant damage. 4!
Yikes.
So hope he rolls better than you. Much
Good
better.
thing we
18
Much better.
points. Yeah.
That's why we healed him.
One of these, you now. What Guiding Bolt also does is give advantage on the next attack roll made against this target. Unfortunately, there isn't going to be a target to hit because he's fucking dead. They are out of here. One of your archers is no more. Gets.
Good
You
riddance.
see this. You see Tramin gather this yellow magic in his arms. And it's like, in Inikos' name! This Guiding Bolt just like dissolves this gnome on the boat. Cool. That's Tramin's turn, and quite a good one. Manfred, you are up next. I can't believe this is this only the third round? I think it is.
I think it
It
is
is,
only the
yeah.
third round.
Yeah.
Shit. A lot of moving parts. Manfred, what do you got?
Yes, I'll do what I did last time, so I'll go a bit closer in sort of range, and I'll shoot that guy, the main guy who I shot last time.
Yeah,
again.
so he's obviously still got Hunter's Mark. You want
That's
as
all
well,
good.
so your normal attack roll plus another d4.
Bear with me.
No worries. So,
Right, I think I've got it.
Oh,
a nat 20. On a very
Oh,
groovy dice, may I say.
on a very groovy dice.
It's so
Yeah.
Awesome. Manfred,
That's a crit.
that is a critical hit. Give me the damage, which is now going to be 2d8 plus 2.
Oof.
That's a brutal roll on a 2d8 plus 2. Thankfully, there was no way that you could not kill him.
Yeah.
Manfred, do you want to talk me through this? You send you an arrow whistling through the air.
Straight between the middle of the eyes. Through,
Nice.
and it shoots his brain out, so the arrow comes out with the brain attached to the arrow into the ocean.
Skewered.
Nice.
Just like very cleanly through the head. I love it. Love it. Love it.
And he just slowly falls back into the river or onto the spikes and impales
Bilbis
him.
drops the bag onto the deck of the boat.
Wait,
It's that-
if I had mage hand up, can I catch it if he dropped it?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Mage Hand, as this thing falls out of... Mage Hand has been hovering above the boat, waiting for an opportunity to strike. Does Mage Hand have a name?
It really should. But really, it's just when I cast it, I go, check this hand, because I'm marvelous. So I guess Marv is its name.
Marv, perfect. Marv the Mage Hand. hovering above the boat. I think because you specifically said you want it to be ready in case the bag is dropped, I'm more than happy for you to swoop in. Mage Hand snatches the bag. The remaining two gnomes on the boat just like, what the fuck? As they as the bag
At this
is
point, I've got
snatched
double middle fingers up again at him. Like, way, way, way.
up. What kind of ground can Mage Hand cover in a turn? Do we know that?
That's a great question.
I mean, you could cast it 30 feet, right?
As a magic action on your later turns, you can control the hand thus again. As part of that action, you can move the hand up to 30 feet.
Awesome.
So we have to wait until my next turn, and then I can move it 30 feet.
That's cool, because by the time it gets around to that, well, can Mage Hand take damage? Like,
It doesn't say that it has any particular...
It doesn't say that it's got HP, does it? Okay, no worries. Let's not worry about that. However, what I will say is next up in the initiative... and sorry, Manfred, was there anything else on your turn? Any bonus action or anything like that? You can, as a bonus action now, move where Hunter's Mark is.
Oh, yes, that would be good. I'll move it to this, just the guy at the front, the one with the red background.
Okay, nice. I need to, actually, let me figure out which one you just killed. But we'll just say it's
the one on the left.
Move to, that's the one that you've lost. We've got two guys left on the boat. And next up, one of them in the initiative. Now, I think they're gonna try and snatch the bag back from Mage Hand. So this is going to be a grapple. Now, I'm just trying to work out what I'm going to have to just come up with a number for them to beat, aren't I? And I think that number it seems reasonable to me for it to be 15. So we're gonna say that they need to do a grapple and beat a 15. Let me just check what their strength is. Okay. Cool. 15 to beat. Rolls a 19. Snatches this pack out of Marv, reaches up and pulls it back into the boat. And it's like, no!
Can I try to cutting words that?
Go, tell me more.
Would a D6 potentially negate that?
I mean, a D6 would take it below 15. Let me just read cutting words.
Kidding.
A second.
It's my bardic inspiration die. Is my bardic inspiration die a D6? I think yes.
Okay, so you can roll. Yeah, you can cutting words it. You need to you're going to have to roll a 5 or a 6.
We can try.
We can try. 5! Oh, incredible!
No, you bastard!
Beautiful.
This gnome reaches up, gets 2 hands on the bag, and then hears Melpomene calling from the bank. What do you say? What do you say to them?
No, you don't, you bastard! And like as a shake with bastard, like.
And the his confidence is knocked. He hesitates and is unable to get a grip on the pack. Unbelievable, really cool reaction. Amazing. We're back to the top of the initiative, and one of them is dead. And I'm just trying to fucking track who's died.
Not me.
It's not you.
It was close though.
You've got Trigani and one other left on there. These guys are a bit out of ideas now. If Bilbis hadn't gone down so fast, there might have been something they would be able to do that would have changed the course of this. But you guys wrecked him. All really they can do now is hope that they can be given some kind of reprieve. However, perhaps all is not lost. Trigani is going to take aim at Melpomene again, who, while fortunes have improved, we could do with this being a miss, couldn't we? Another arrow sailing your way.
It still hits.
Fuckers.
It's a 21.
That absolutely hits.
A 1d8 plus 3. You have 9 HP. Good chance that you're still alive after this.
It's chance.
We're looking for 8 or below.
Ugh. Ugh.
Melpomene! Melpomene!
Oh my god.
Sitting on 1, chipping a chair, as they say in poker. However, we also must now do the boat's movement.
Still up.
The boat, which has had its movement reduced by 30 feet. Melpomene, you're up next in the initiative.
I am gonna be safe about this and healing word myself, because
that feels,
as much as I would love to light their ass on fire,
sensible. Now, I have a question for you.
Okay.
You'll note that there are rocks. Do you want to go in front of them or behind them? Relative to the boat. You can either hug the bank very closely, or you can go kind of behind. And those rocks are big. They will obscure you.
You know, for the sake of this combat and being fun and not being too careful, instead of healing word, I'm gonna have Melpomene cast a firebolt and then step behind the rocks. So
okay, love it. Yeah.
We'll attack and then get some cover.
Who are we attacking?
The boat.
The boat. Love it. And actually, sorry, you're right. I did say that we hadn't quite got the boat down to lowered movement speed yet, didn't I? In the end, so I am going to move it on a little further. But I think that's still going to be just about in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 60 feet of range on that thing?
Firebolt's 120. So.
Oh, well, easy then. Incredible. Firing at the boat. Give me the attack roll with a plus D4. You are still blessed.
Hang on. How do I... D20... And we added D4 for bless. So go.
Yes, please. 15 to beat. Nat 20.
Oh, boy.
Give me that double damage.
So that's 1d10.
So 2d10.
And then we double it.
Hell yeah. Holy shit, we made it to the hot end of the whole fucking 72-minute track. The combat music.
Wow.
13 damage. That's crazy. All right, cool. The boat is now seriously damaged. It now has reduced its movement speed permanently by 10 feet per turn. It can now only move 30 feet. Therefore, you can now outpace it.
And I have
then-
now stepped behind a cover, so I'm not completely open.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's going to get you a little bit ahead, but still completely concealed from their next go. Incredible. Fen, talk to me.
Well, first of all, I'm coming closer to the boat, of course.
Yes. I'll do that while you tell me what you want to do next.
I think I'm trying the ice knife again,
Yeah, love that.
because we still have 2 targets there, and hopefully, maybe, can take out both. Who knows? If I'm lucky this time.
Cool. Ice knife. Go. Still got a D4 on that attack roll. Which one of them are you aiming at, front or back? They both look pretty similar.
Yeah, the front guy, I guess.
Front guy. Cool.
Okay, so that was a 1d20.
So it's your
6
D20,
plus-
yeah, plus your 6, plus a D4.
Exactly. Where's the d4? There. 29.
Nat 20!
Should hit.
Another
We're all
crit!
killing it, dude.
Oh yeah, I didn't
have-
even see that.
Have all 3 of you done a crit in
We've
the
all
last
hit
turn?
one now, yeah. Yeah, we've all hit one,
Hope
yeah.
it's another crit! All 3 of your last turns have been critical hits. Unbelievable.
We are.
Therefore,
Spot.
give me the 2d10 attack firstly.
Yes. Wait, no, 1d10.
No,
No,
because it's doubled.
it's a crit. Yeah, as a crit, you double it.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
You double your dice.
I'm a dummy.
This is Trigani that you're aiming at. Trigani's fucking
15.
dead. Tell me that
so.
ice dagger right through the
Annihilated
fucking
him.
chest.
Fuck that guy.
And then,
The other one needs the saving throw, right?
yeah, but that's going to be doubled as well, I think. Or is it? No, is that doubled as well? I am not 100% sure if it is.
You mean my damage or the saving throw that he used to do?
The damage that it will do.
Okay.
Make a. My feeling is that
if
the
it-
crit only applies to the attack and not to this, because this
Yeah.
is a separate thing.
Makes sense, yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's do. So the one remaining person on the boat, who is shitting themselves suddenly,
Hopefully.
is going to roll a dexterity save
Yes.
with a 14 to beat.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 1.
Oh!
This combat has been rigged the
Damn.
last round. So they're saying no
Finally.
way. They're saying no way. He's going to take, what is it, 3d6?
Yeah.
Give me that damage. Make it better than the last one. The last one was a bit crap.
It was a bit shit.
Much better. That is huge. This guy is looking not great. And he's now all alone. Sad little man. Fucking,
Doesn't even have the bag anymore.
No, I
doesn't have the bag anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's just one guy on a raft fighting for nothing. Tramin is up next in the combat, and he is gonna speak to you all, and is like, he goes, with Bilbis gone, this mob will be completely rudderless. It's, we could kill him, or we could send him back to town with a message. I leave it up to you.
Like, with those words, Melpomene would put hands down and very clearly be disengaging, agreeing that we could just let him go.
I wonder what Manfred's gonna do.
Is it my turn now by any chance?
What I would suggest is you perhaps kind of briefly, because theoretically this should take place within 6 seconds or so, briefly decide what action you're going to take, and then, but Manfred will be next in the initiative. But I think decide as a group whether you want to, this is a kind of a strategic question as much as anything. You either kind of give this guy a, let him continue sailing back to town with your words ringing in his ears, or you kill him.
Above table, as long as I'm within 30 feet, I can give him a suggestion that'll last 8 hours. So I could tell him, go spread the word that we kicked your butt. Or you could kill him.
I think maybe we might have to play the initiative out and let's see what Manfred does. Manfred, you're up in the initiative.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'm going straight for him.
Okay, you can move to about here. You've definitely got the... Did I not move you on the last turn or something? Did I forget to move you on your last turn? You should be... There's no reason why you should be further away than Fen, is there? We're going to say you're there. You're in range for an attack. You've still got Bless. You can still add an additional D4 to your attack roll. And also Hunter's Mark is also on this guy.
Oh boy.
Well,
so a decent hit will probably do it.
Then is it a plus?
So
a D4.
So you got your D20.
I've got my plus 6.
Plus 6, yeah. Plus a D4. 18 hits. So it's going to be your 1d8 plus 2 plus another 1d6. Seven. He's not dead. He's very
lucky.
He's very
He is
fucked
lucky.
up.
Maybe that was my plan all along. Make him feel the pain,
At least make him suffer, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was a pretty lousy roll. 2, 3, and a 2. Our friend is up next in the initiative. And I'm just wondering what they're going to do.
Not a lot, really, by the
The
looks
boat
of
can
it.
move 30 feet. And all this really does is bring him into Melpomene's firing line. What's his jump distance? 30 feet, presumably.
Wouldn't your jump distance be half of your movement?
Yeah,
his
it's half your
movement
it's
60?
half your move. It's 15. You're right.
Okay.
Bilbis is dead. Trigani is dead. The only two of this group whose names you knew have died. This unnamed gnome takes one last look and fucking dives. And he's going to dive into the water across the other side of the thing. He's going to be really close to the bank. I'm also going to say that it's going to be a -2 to any attack roll, because he's now got partial cover. That is his turn. He's abandoned ship. Melpomene, you're up next in the initiative. You can go for the kill.
At this point, I'm looking at the group and I'm going, end him.
It might be merciful at this point.
Signaling him just.
We don't have a group name, right? We've not come together enough to...
Yeah, I was wondering that just
I'd
now.
love to hear one.
The lunatics.
Fuck. Well, I need something better than the lunatics, because
Yeah.
We'll workshop
I wish
that.
we had a group name. Yeah. So
We'll have to think of something for next time, maybe. Or
Yeah.
You
So
should.
I'm gonna say let's have an insert group name here, but I would like to send a message because that's got a range of 120 feet to this guy as he's running. I'm gonna let him go. I think it's good to let someone live
Live to
and tell
tell
the
the
story of
And
what
and-
fucking happened.
And actually, I
And he
suppose I
makes it
should
out
say
of
he
the
could.
desert.
I suppose technically he could use the dash action and get to the other side of the river as well. But still, certainly within hearing range for a lovely message. And what does that message
Yeah.
say?
You remember we're not to be trifled with. Not insert group name here.
All right, he hears it. Cool. Is anyone? Does
this poor guy, this poor gnome, is just been.
This poor
He's
gnome.
never going to sleep again.
Well, you should have thought about that before.
He should before he messed with the insert group name.
Uh-huh.
maybe we should just be called the insert group.
Melpomene is anybody else gonna chase this guy down relentlessly, or are you gonna acquiesce to
Not me, no.
Melpomene's plan and let this guy?
It's tempting, but I think he's learned his lesson.
All right, let's come out of initiative. That was a long one, man, but it's just so many
That was a
moving
long
parts
one.
with the bone
Yeah.
and everything.
I
It's
think that was more stressful for you than it was for us.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I've got to find a better way of running them, to be honest. I have now got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 31 tabs open.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
yeah.
god.
Mostly because, now the thing is, if I was smart, I can look up most of the stuff on. It's just when I look up spells and things, but I
Sure,
can
yeah.
also do that through your character sheet, which I need to remember. So close down a load of them straight away. Right. We are Mage Hand, of course. Gently carries
Marv.
the Marv, the Mage Hand, carries the bag back and rests it at Melpomene's feet.
I think that I would pick it up and look it over and then present it to our friend Tramin.
And then
As this happens, of course, the heavily damaged raft just continues to just drift down river, and you see it kind of crash into the bank, and then obviously nobody's steering it or anything, and it just kind of just drifts off ungracefully downriver out of sight as you kind of take a pause to regroup. You can see this gnome just gunning it towards the city, which is still a good on foot, maybe 3 hours from, maybe more than that even, but he's gonna give it a go. Tramin is just oh, well done. And he just
You ever experienced
immediately
anything like
grabs
that before?
Not in a while. Pulls open his pack and starts looking through it to make sure everything's in there, and he's like, okay, yes. Oh my god. Inikos saved me. I can't thank you enough. Without you, I'd have been screwed, and I think a lot of people would have been. Oh my goodness.
what are you researching anyway, if I may ask?
Well, I guess you've earned the right to know a little. We're not really sure yet, but Ember and I have been a little concerned. Some slightly weird things going on recently in Pogona's Rest. And it's one of these things where we haven't had anything concrete to go on. Concrete is now canon in Playdean, apparently. That makes sense. And he says we've not had anything like firm. But one of the things is that the weather has been giving some signs of, we're not really sure what yet. So I came out here to use the barometer to take some notes, and it's just strange things. Are you from Pogona's Rest?
No.
Have you noticed anything strange happening?
I mean, it's a strange town anyway, so
Yeah, I guess it is.
I wouldn't really know what to look for.
Just unnatural things. Things that you can't explain.
People certainly seemed on edge beyond a normal amount of paranoia.
Well, that is pretty normal. That doesn't...
Oh.
That actually doesn't scare me at all. That is the town. But... I don't know. It changes in the atmosphere and... I don't know. Like, I was walking along and... there was a snake in the road in front of me.
Oh.
And just out of nowhere, it's dropped dead right in front of my eyes.
Okay, now that you say that, we had a similar experience in our hotel room with a snake,
In a hotel room?
actually. Yeah,
What happened?
it just was... Well, I woke up and it appeared to want to attack me, and then it just dropped dead.
When was this? This was
this
last
morning.
night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last night this
Yeah.
morning. A
What an
lot's happened
eventful
since
day.
then.
Indeed.
Off and away in D&D. His eyes widen. And you just see him locked in thought. He says, one snake dropping dead. You know, it's unusual.
For sure, yeah.
But two in the same few days that we know of. How often is this happening? And what does it mean? He reaches into his bag and just pulls out some papers and starts like rifling through them. And says, okay, I have to get back to Ember. But I was going to go... I have to ask you a favour. And I'm sorry, because you've done a lot for me today already. I need one of the Pangora. And I need to go back to Pogona's Rest. And I need the three of you to go to Salta.
And do what?
He just grabs parchment and a bit of, what does he write with? Charcoal, and starts like scribbling furiously. He says, when you get to Salta, you need to seek an audience with the Sandseers. They are a group of mystics. And I need you to ask them about Bordant.
What?
Bordant.
Sorry.
Bordant. I know what your next question's going to be, and I don't know. I don't know what it is. But if this thing with the snakes and the measurements, the information that I've discovered through my readings out here, if I'm right, there is something called Bordant, and you need to find out what it is.
Okay.
Salter,
Will they?
go ahead.
Will these sensors grant us an audience just like that, or do we have to like
I have
mention
no
some
idea.
name or something? Because
I've
we had
never
issues in
spoken.
Pogona's Rest. Okay.
You need to speak with them. That's all I know. He hands you a piece of paper, but it's not really terribly useful. It's got, in his handwriting, he's written in charcoal, Sanseers, Salter, Borden. But he's written in the kind of margins of a page that is written in a different handwriting. It's an old weathered page, but it's all so vague. It just is like really, really vague language talking about the Sanseers of Salter and how they're, they've spoken of Bordant in centuries gone by. He says, I have to get back to Ember. I need one of the Pangora. And I need you to go now. Do you know where Salter is?
No, give us directions.
He goes back into his bag and starts rifling through and finds a map. And it's
Oh, I can make a copy of this. I have calligraphers.
hell
photographer's
yeah! Love that! It's a regional map. I don't know if you've seen the regional map before, have you? Here it is.
I don't think we have.
Let me get rid of the
But I have
token.
No, we
Photographer's
definitely
tools.
have not.
This is a map of the region. I can get rid of all the tokens. I'll put your 3 tokens back where they go after stream, I guess. I can't even see whose this is. It's so bloody small. It's Fen. So this is the map of the South Wastes, which, per Melpomene, you now have a copy of. And obviously you've got Pogona's Rest there on the lakeside. You are in that cluster, or you were coming up river out of that cluster of hills just south of Pogona's Rest. So Salter is to the west of you and kind of the other side of these hills.
Okay.
Oh, there's Last Shop on the West.
And there's Last Shop on the west, all the way up in the kind of northernish part of the map. I'll put this map in our Discord channel as well, so you can examine it a little more should you wish to do so.
Lovely.
He kind of taps Fen on the shoulder and is like, I'm going to need this Pangora, my friend.
Okay. I'm gonna hop on Manfred's back.
Nice. He says, return to Pogona's Rest with all haste. Find me at the academy. Doesn't fuck around. Yeah! Takes off on the Pangora heading up the river.
I before he goes, I would like to hand something off that's identifying to us, so that Emba knows that we actually found him and he didn't just get out on his own. Like, we actually fulfilled the.
Okay, yeah, I
quest.
like it. What do you want to give him?
Do one of us have like I don't know, I hate to say a neckerchief because we just got the one back for Sir Feathers, but like,
I'm not giving
come on,
that
another
up.
accessory
Well,
that like.
Of course, Sir Feathers does have a spare neckerchief that was
We
given
do
by
have two.
That was given
You
by
can have the
Midnight
blue one, yeah.
Oh, that's
It's got-
true.
Yeah, you can use the blue one.
The one from Midnight Blue.
Okay.
And be like, take this back so that Emba knows it was us.
He takes it in his hands and is like, Where did you get this?
Oh, he's an old friend of ours.
'Twas a boon of Midnight Blue. We're gonna leave it at that.
Friends in high places. I wish I had time to hear more about it. Yeah! Whisks off into the distance. The three of you are left there. I assume you're going to Salter. It's up to you, though.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I think that we should probably try to find somewhere to safely camp for the night, because it should be
Yeah.
getting to evening, and I am low on spell slots.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
It is. It is late, getting later in the day. I tell you where would be a great place to camp for the night. In the cave,
Oh yeah.
which you're not that
Yeah.
far
With
from.
the rats.
You could set with the rat with Chuck and Bass.
Chuck and Bass.
So
Yes.
I think that would be probably the safest place that you know of within a reasonable. You haven't gone that far from it, really. It's so yeah, you make your way back into the caves where you and bed down in one of these open chambers. The next time we convene, you will be long rested. You will have all your spell slots and be back to full health. But I think that is where we should leave things. Next time we meet, we'll be heading to Salter. Thank you very much indeed, players. Wonderful time. God, that combat was a brutal one. Hey.